What's going on, everybody? This is Fit. I'm really happy to announce right now that we're starting kind of a new series or special for you guys to tune into on my YouTube channel. And what it is just basically a tutorial for every single hero. So there's going to be a lot of videos in this series, as many heroes as there are in the game. I'm not sure how much that is right now, but I think it's around 40. A couple more, a couple less. So we're going to make it real simple. We're just going to do it in alphabetical order, I think. So let's go ahead and just get it started. All of these specials are going to feature a hero with my thoughts on them. Maybe like what you could consider a tutorial. I'm not especially good at every single hero, but I've used every single hero in the game plenty. I think probably every single hero at least 50 games. So I have a lot to say about it, and I'm sure you'll have your own thoughts and builds and whatever, but that's what we're doing here. We're going through every single hero. I'm going to talk about how I would build them, the talents, the tablets, the inscriptions, how to play it, and you get to see my own experience of doing that with the hero, me learning as well in Rift at Sinscald. So that's what we're doing here, guys. And also, all these games are going to be solo queues, so I'll just be by myself, and it'll be kind of like hopefully helpful to those people that are in solo queue and Rift at Sinscald and trying to learn and trying to figure out about the different heroes that I'm offering. We'll put it on strict, and let's go. Already into a game, awesome. I'm not sure how the whole alphabetical order thing is gonna work. Let's just we'll figure it out as we go along. But I think that Ajdarusi is the first one, like in alphabetical order. So we'll start with Sandwalker first. He's a really, really, really good fighter. I'm gonna run with a blink and a teleport. Alright, so I actually, believe it or not, made these... Everybody's waiting for me. I actually made these talents, these tablets and inscriptions, especially for Sandwalker, so I'm just going to show you guys them real quick. I actually spent, 25,000 emblems making this for him. It's all attack speed inscriptions and all extra critical damage inscriptions. And it's Whispering, Desire, and Assistance. All gold inscriptions. So, the reason I did that is because... his passive gives him attack speed, so with the attack speed inscriptions, it's actually going to help him activate his passive more often and get the attack speed going. And the extra critical damage, I don't know. I just like it. Whenever you do get a crit, it does a lot of damage. I do like 180 damage at level 1 with him like that. But of course my crit chance at level 1 isn't especially high. So let's see what kind of team we have. Alright, well this looks like a good game. Looks like Inqui's headed bot. K-Jax is going top. Looks like they're going to let me have spiders. Alright, well, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna head mid. Alright, well, now the fish is mid. And I'm not... Did they take our blue buff or no? It doesn't look like our own team killed our own blue buff, so I'm gonna go take that. Not sure why that happened. Yeah, look, they just left it here. And head back over to spiders. And look, our whole jungle is back up. I'm gonna take it all. I would love to help him, but I'm trying to level up and I have no HP. He needs to just defend his tower. Game desynced for a second. That fish could have totally healed me too. Well, that's a good start. Kind of. Except they just got a tower. I like to get Fury Blades first with Sandwalker. You really need attack speed first with Sandwalker. Sometimes I'll even get Wings of Paradise first. It depends on like how, like, maybe if I had gotten first blood and maybe even a second kill, I might have had actually 1600 gold, enough for Wings of Paradise, and I possibly could have bought that too. I don't have a lane myself, and so I'm just trying to jungle as quickly as possible. I can't really do anything about this. I should not have thrown up on those creeps either. It screwed me up. Yeah, that paladin's still there. Oh man. I almost had them both. Should have blinked away or casted my ultimate or something. But yeah, that attack speed really helped me out just then too. I wouldn't have killed that Lorelei without that attack speed. So yeah, most of the time Sandwalker will be jungling. You can find him in a lane too, getting CS, but Sandwalker is really good at jungling because he can gank people really well with his rush. It's called stab. You can also kill jungle pretty quickly. Now she's gonna die too. Oh no, I'm so dead. Unless somebody heals me. Well, that was well played by the Bone Breaker. He did a good job. Alright, so I'm going to actually turn this into an Icon Saber.
How can I help you?
Pick up some healing potions. Let's go jungle a little bit. Maybe pick up the kill somewhere. So I'm level 7. I'm actually the highest level on the map. Got a little bit lucky with some kills mixed in with some pretty quick jungling. Just really focus on killing that jungle.
That is not a target.
Alright, well I have blue buff, which actually slows the attack speed of Dragon down. And I have some healing spices and harvest from the Icon Saber, so I believe I can easily solo Dragon right now. He should have just defended mid lane while I took Dragon, but it's okay. Alright, so I'm going back.
See anything you like?
Going straight for wings, buying a couple more healing potions here. So, I'm going to talk about Sandwalker for a second as if you've never played him before or if you're very new to Sandwalker. I'm going to talk about his skills real quick. His first one is called Infection. Lowers their physical and magical defense, one of the only skills in the game that does that, of your enemy. The second skill is called Stab, and it's a rush. You can also drag it wherever you want. And his third skill is passive. It's called Manic. And it makes it so that whenever you're attacking a single target, your attack speed slowly increases. You get a buff as you attack the same target, and your attack speed increases. However, if you switch targets, you do still have extra attack speed, but it's reduced. And his ultimate is called Cage, I think. Yeah, it's called Cage. Oh, I just missed my ulti.
Welcome to Ubiquitous Snakes.
Alright, well, yeah, so I level up his stab first, but I get all 3 skills. I get the infection, I get the stab, and I get the passive. Infection is useful because if you hit somebody with it, your stab does extra damage.
Tower destroyed.
Not getting away. So yeah, the infection's really good. If you have a chance to use infection on somebody, do it. A lot of people don't like to use it because they feel like it interrupts like an auto attack where you could just be attacking them. But you'll find that there are situations where you can easily use infection on people. For instance, if there's a group of people and it's a team fight and you manage to get the whole enemy with your ultimate, go ahead and cast infection on them as well after you ulti them, because that way when your team goes in, the enemies have reduced defense. It's a good idea to do that. You don't necessarily have to, but if you feel like it would help to reduce their defense, go, by all means, do it. Help your team out. Like I said, it's actually, infection is one of the only skills in the game that reduces both forms of defense. Because of Sandwalker's passive, which gives him the increased attack speed for attacking a single target, Sandwalker is very, very good at soloing Dragon early, and he's also very good at taking down towers, pushing lanes, and he's also good at soloing Guija early. Guija the Cold, what I'm about to do. So, yeah, he's really, really good at that. That's one of his strong points. Not every single fighter can solo Dragon at level 7. Not every single hero, by all means, can solo Dragon at level 7. Some heroes can't even solo Dragon at level 9. Oh my gosh. Alright, and so as far as items go, you see I have a ton of attack speed. I don't even have a single face breaker. Not necessarily the build you want to go for, but it's not a particularly bad one either. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a longbow. That's normally what I would probably get in this situation. Yeah, this is what I would get. And as far as Ajdarusi's skill build goes, the 4 skills on the right, this is actually how you really should build him. You should not max out his ulti first. Instead, you should go ahead and max out infection. And you only get 1 point in his ultimate. I wish I had a little bit more time to talk about maybe like late game builds for some of these heroes. This is the first video I'm doing in this series, which is like a 40 vid series, so I kind of want to, I'm still like learning things and trying to figure out how it is that I'm actually going to properly do tutorials for each hero. But I think this is a good start, and I just want to talk about maybe mid-game and late-game builds for Ajdarusi. It's a really good idea to have an Akan Cutlass and a Longbow of the Shadows. It's also really good to have a Divinity Sword, which is the only item that comes out of an Akan Saber. It's good to get an Akan Saber earlier in the game, I think. It's a good item to have on him. Gives you attack speed and harvest. It's really important on Ajdarusi to have attack speed and harvest. You want harvest too. So you want to get Savage Boots at some point mid-game, and you also want to pick up a Divinity Sword. And It's also possible that you might go for Reaper's Glove. A lot of people might not, but Reaper's Glove, not necessarily a bad thing. A couple other items that I like to suggest for Sandwalker that maybe like situational builds. It's not a bad idea to get Zealot's Horn on Sandwalker. Zealot's Horn's a good item for Sandwalker because Sandwalker is so squishy. The 500 HP helps him. It's good to have mana because then you can always have your rush ready or your stab or any of your skills. It's good to have the mana from the Zealot's Horn. Gives you 50 physical defense, so if you're going toe to toe with a paladin, you can help out. You can actually handle that. Some other items that I think that are good to buy for Ashtarusi are Con Cutlass, Longbow of the Shadows, the Divinity Sword, Savage Boots. That's about it. Zealot's Horn, like I talked about earlier. And there's a couple other really good items that I'm sure work out really well in Sandwalker. But that's just kind of like your general late game build. That's an example of a late game build right there. Alright guys, well I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I'm going to pull it now to a close. You guys got to watch me jungle a little bit with Sandwalker on Rift at Sinscald. If you guys have any suggestions or critiques for these videos in the series that we're going to be starting and making now, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And make sure to stay tuned guys because we're going to be coming out with these videos quite a bit. Thanks a lot for your time.